Hey guys, Lieutenant Dan here with what's going to be a long turn. It is USA, China, and UK. Turn 3. You can see here the Japanese Empire has spread out all through the Pacific. And we have Germany invaded Scotland, and so we have a lot to do on this turn. You see there's markers everywhere. All right, so US is first. They have I think it was $54 to spend. It's all right here. They're gonna spend every bit of it. This is they on the tech roll, the last time they rolled a 5, so that's what the 5 is for. They're going to buy 1 diplomacy, and then with the rest of the money is 6 infantry, a bomber, tactical, and a transport. All right, so that is that. Now, they're not going to do any war or any battles, but we are going to move things around. So let's do the first thing here. We're going to go on the west coast. These 2 transports are going to move into Hawaii, bringing this mech and this artillery. Okay, and then this destroyer and this carrier is also going to go to Hawaii. All right, and we're gonna make this sub come back here. I'll move the one that was in Johnson Island to Hawaii. This destroyer and sub is going to go 1, 2, 3 in the Hawaiian Islands, and we're going to go ahead and bring this sub back as well. All right, now what I'm going to do is take 2 guys and this bomber, and they're going to fly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I count that out right? Doesn't seem right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they got 1 left. That's why I got the token there. And they're going to drop off 2 Marines in Amur. Okay. And he's just going to land. Where's he going to land? Let's think about that. I say bring him into Siberia. 6. Yep. That is what I'm going to do with him. All right, so that's where he's going. All right, so next will be. All right, I did that. I did that. I'm going to take this guy and wake, bring him back, put him on the island. Actually, he'll go on that that carrier. Yep. And then we will take this fighter that's in Washington, and he will go 1. Fill out the stand. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and the land on Iceland. Okay. And let's see, what else? What else? That's it for the US. I don't see any other markers around here. So let's go ahead and place. I'm gonna take 3 guys, put them in East US. Hang on before I place. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to, yeah, that's all I'm going to do. That's all I'm going to do. Don't rush things. All right, then I'm going to take these 3 guys, drop them off in Western US. The bomber TAC transport will also go to the West US. Now I gotta make sure, now that they're in the war, I'm pretty sure this is right. Of course, you know, why didn't I look this up before I actually did this? So let's lay these out. Okay, so they're not gonna get that, it's fine. Okay, whatever. Okay, and yep. And it's 5 per, right? 2 units in east and west. Okay, fine, so we'll get there. Okay, so that's that. So I just wasted about a minute in your life. All right, so now let's, let us, I guess that's it, right? So they're gonna collect their money, which I'm gonna put this hold. Here we are over here next to their technology. And don't forget, Chaplain, to put an ally's chip green because they're definitely at war now. And so they had 50 plus a 10 and another 10, so that's $70. So I need to get okay, $70. So let me just count out real quick. Sorry. There's 50. Yep. There's 50. And then I just need a $20 bill. The old 20. Alright. $70. Alright. So now we are going to put these here because they got those. Put that away. All right, so next up is China. All right, so let's do China. So we have one battle that's going to happen right there in Shinxi. We're going to they're going to buy one guy because they have $5. Okay, so I'm going to put this $2 into their tray. And so they're gonna spend $3 on a guy, and they're going to wage war. They're going to send 2 guys, a fighter, and a cavalry in, okay? So hopefully that will go okay. Let us go to the battle. All right, so they have a tank and a mech. All right, so then we're going to, they got a tank of 3 and a mech, the fins of 2, right? Pretty sure on that. And then I'm coming in with 1 red, 2 whites, and a blue. Okay, so here we go. Nope, I have missing the die here. 1, 2, yeah, no, I'm right. So that green tank, which is, oh, awesome. I get no hits. That is perfect. That's exactly what I don't need to see. Okay, to his Oh, blanks. All right, so we get free roll. All right, once again. There we go, I got 2 hits. Nice. All right, 2 hits, so he's done. So he's gonna return with, oh man, 2 hits. Well, I guess this is how the odds play out. All right, so I take his 2 off. I take 2 off. Give me a cavalry and a dude. So that goes away. So they're down 1. So I'm gonna move them down to 53. And put these guys away. And okay, so that's that. Okay, that is that. So now I'm gonna put these guys in their respective tray, and we're going to move the fighter back to Sinai, and we're going to move 2 guys into Sinai. I'm gonna move the 1 guy, I think it was. All right, and then I'm going to place my guy in Sinai. All right, that's it. So that's that. They get, they went up 1 to 2, and so now they collect $2. So I'm gonna go ahead and just take back $2. Put there, they have a total of 4 now. Put that in the bank. All right, so China is done. Now we're going to do the big battle. UK, oh my gosh, it's gonna be big. All right, so let me put a marker over here. And of course I didn't put markers as far as well, it doesn't matter because they're all going to go back into 1 spot. Okay, so let's do this. All these transports and 3 subs, something's got to happen. We can't have that there. So I'm going to take this destroyer, and I'm going to go 1, 2. So he's going to be in the battle in 111. Okay, so that makes those 3 subs, they can't submerge. And so they're gonna have to be part of this. And then I'm going to fly this bomber back. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so he'll have 2 movement, to which it doesn't matter. They're all gonna go into the UK, so I'll be able to get there. And then the 2 fighters are going in. So let's go ahead and put those guys in the battle. So we'll go ahead and put some markers there, fly them in. All right. So, man, it's not really that good of odds is the problem. But it is what it is. All right, so that's that. Now let's go ahead and declare the other battles. So there is a lot going on that I don't like in the Med, so we're going to hopefully take care of this brown fleet. So we are going to fly basically everybody in. So this TAC, this fighter, they got a 3 movement left. Then I have this fighter and TAC off this aircraft carrier. It's going to fly 1, 2, 3. And it can land in Cairo. Okay, and what else do we have here? We have this fighter on Malta. It's going to go 1, 2. Okay, so he'll have 2 movement. This destroyer is coming in, so they'll come into the battle. And these 2 cruisers are coming in. They're going to come and get some. All right. And is that all? That's all for that, I think. All right, and now we're going to do battle here. So I'm going to bring in this mech infantry into there. This transport is going to pick up this artillery in eastern Iran and go one, drop him off into that battle. These two guys, infantry, artillery, are coming into Italian Somalia, Somaliland, whatever. All right, so that's that battle, that's that battle. I've moved this. I've flown those guys. These guys are in. All right, so there should be no more red arrows, which there is not. All right, so now let's do this. Oh man, I'm really nervous about this battle over here, but I gotta do something there because I can't have them shuttling those tanks over on the battle that's definitely gonna happen there. So let's take care of business. All right, so he has 7 transports, so they pair up to give 3 die, and then he has 3 subs. Okay, so there's 3 subs, and then I have, really stinks, I have a one-time bomber and 2 fighters and a destroyer. All right, so that is what's gonna happen. So here we go. All right, that is definitely it. Okay, so here we go. So I'm gonna roll first. Come on, all hits. All hits. Ooh, it stinks. I only got 1 hit. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I would imagine, let's see, he can't take a transport, so he has to take a sub. So the sub is out. Okay, so I'm just gonna put it here. And so now he's going to return fire. So I'm gonna take away my 2 for the bomber. Put those guys up here. So he's returning fire with 1 hit. All right, so 1 hit. Ooh, that's just not good. So I really need dice. Unfortunately, I think I gotta sink the. I gotta sink this. Just gotta splash this bomber down. Don't want to do that, but that's what's gonna happen. All right, so I got the 3 die still, or if I don't do that, then they can't shoot back, and then I'm just doing these guys. You know what? Maybe I'll do that. Wait a minute. I can't do those rolls. All right, now I'm really screwed up because I should have just done 3 for the transports and 3 for the subs. And I guess in this case it doesn't matter, but they can't hit aircraft. The subs can't, can they? Dang it. So I don't know if that was a transport or a sub, so I gotta re-roll that. Man. How do I do that? Because definitely 1 hit. So he definitely gets 1 hit. So maybe I should just... Man, I don't know how to do this one. I kind of screwed that up. I guess I just have to re-roll it. I don't know. He definitely got 1 though. That's the thing. So what if he rolls and gets 6? I don't know. I'm gonna have to pause this one because now I'm a little I don't know what to do, and I gotta see if Rob is up. All right, I'm gonna pause this. All right, guys. So I just got off the phone with the chaplain. So we got to do a re-roll. There's no way to count what we did, what I rolled last time. So I'm gonna do the subs first. So here we go. All right, so they get no hits, and then we'll do the transports, and there's no hits. All right, so he loses basically one sub out of all that. So now I'm kind of rethinking this whole attack on these ships because the odds are not with me on this. You know, now that I'm thinking about this, right? I gotta get a lot of hits. So I think I'm going to retreat. I guess call that a blessing in disguise that happened. So let me go ahead and I'm gonna move this back. He's gonna retreat back into 110, and then the fighters are gonna go back, and the bomber is gonna go back as well. So I'm just gonna leave those for now. Maybe put a just put a marker here to remind me. All right, so now let's go ahead and do this battle down here. Okay, so what do we got? We got 3 fighters and 2 TACs against, and I have 2 cruisers, a destroyer, and against his battleship, 2 cruisers, and a transport. So, all right, so we know that he has to roll for the AAA. So let's go ahead and roll that out. So I'm gonna go ahead and let me put this down here. So here is for the AAA, and he gets no hits. All right, so that's good for me anyway. All right, so I have 2 tacticals that I'm going to do tack shots. And so I'm gonna go ahead and do both of those on the, let's see, hit that. I'm gonna do both of them on the cruisers. So he has 2 cruisers, so it doesn't matter, I'll roll both of them. And hopefully I'm going to get, oh, that's exactly what I wanted to get. 2 hits. All right, so that takes his cruisers out. So if I come over here, ouch, that hurt. I'll take his cruisers out so they don't get to return fire. And now what I'm going to do is finish the rolling of the other aircraft. So I had 3 fighters and 2 cruisers and a destroyer. So I need only 2 hits. Is that right? Seems like a lot, but that's what I got in there. 1, 2, 3, 2 cruisers, destroyer. All right, here we go. See if you can see this. Yep, you can. Rolling, I need 2 hits, and I get 3. All right, so I got 3 hits. So now he returns fire with 1 green. Okay, so here's his shot back, and he gets a miss. Oh my goodness, that is not good rolling for him. All right, so man, I couldn't ask for a better rolling on that one. So all those go away. So let's go ahead and put them up, and I will move them back in the non-com. So now let's do this battle here. Take that off. All right, so so let's do the. I guess let's just do the first one. So he has 1 infantry in both, so that's easy to remember. And then the British Somali has a infantry, artillery, mech. Okay, so let's get those dice set up. So he has a, well, he has 1 infantry, but I have an infantry and an artillery and a mech. Okay, so that's what I'm rolling with. All right, so here's my roll, and I get a hit. Okay, so it takes the British guy out, British Somali that is, and then he returns with a hit. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and come over here and remove 1 and 1. All right, so that's that. Now I'm going to roll for the Italian Somali, which is my 2 reds against his 1 red. Okay, so here we go. Oh, I get misses. That is not good. All right, to his return fire. Miss. All right, let's start over. I got hit, but I got a one that flew out of the coop. Anyway, got a hit anyway. All right, so he's gone, but he's gonna return fire with a hit. All right, you can see that. Yep. All right, so we both lose 1. All right, so I'll go ahead and take those off. And let's see what we have left. All right, so these turn back to, well, that one's back to British, but that one's not British. All right, so that's that. Okay, so now we're going to do non-comps. All right, so let's go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and let's move these guys into, think about this. Yeah, moving these guys into 2 infantry and an artillery from Iraq into Transjordan. The fighter and TAC that were on the aircraft carrier are going back into Egypt. The fighter that was in Malta, he is going to go, man, maybe I should send him back, get him back that area. So let me look at it. I'm counting 1, 2, 3. All right, so these, the ones that had 3 are gonna come back into Cairo. And then that one that's in Malta, I guess could just, I'm gonna keep him in Malta. All right, so he goes back into Malta. We got 2 guys that are in Sudan. We're gonna move them in for the defense. These ships will obviously stay here because that's where they were. And I'm gonna move this transport down to here. And we're gonna move these guys 1, 2, 3 up to here. Or we're gonna do that 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'll do that there. And then, all right, we're gonna leave that. I'm gonna leave these guys here. I wanna move one guy back here. And I'm gonna move that guy there. I think I'm just gonna leave. I'm pretty tight there. I think I'm gonna leave, to take this, I'm going to take a mech and infantry on this transport, go 1-2 and drop these guys off into Gibraltar. Do I want to put them there? 1, 2, or there. Yeah, that's good. So I'll leave that alone. And then that, then I'll move these guys back. So this bomber's gonna go back to here. The 2 fighters are gonna go back into the back to the air base for the imminent battle that will take place. I think that's it. All right, so let's I guess place my units. So I'm gonna take the 5 tanks and 5 infantry. I'm just gonna throw them over here. We know that they're actually on the island. All right, so we'll throw all those guys there. I'll clean that up later. And then we'll take this, put it here, and the 2 other guys will go to India. Okay. And, well, I didn't have that there, but that's all right. That's all right. Okay, so let's do that. So I need to do a disposition on. Did I do a disposition on the other guys? I don't think I did. All right, so let's do disposition. So here we go. I don't know if I did a disposition on that. I don't think I did. All right, so Western United States has a bomber, TAC bomber, AAA, 3 infantry, and there is a transport in C-Zone 10. On the Hawaiian Islands, there are 4 infantry, 1 tank, 1 artillery, 1 mech, 1 AAA, and 2 fighters. In the C-Zone 26, there is 1 battleship, 2 cruisers, 3 aircraft carriers, 2 of which have a fighter and a tactical bomber each. The other one has a single fighter. There are 1, 2, 3 transports, 1, 2, 3, 4 destroyers, and 3 subs. All right, so that's the U.S. And then there's in Siberia, there is a strategic bomber. In Amur, there are 2 infantry. And then on the East Coast, there are 1, 2, 3 infantry, 3 mech, 1 artillery, and 2 AAAs. And then in C-Zone 101, there is 1, 2, 3 transports, 2 destroyers, and 1 cruiser. And then there's a fighter in Iceland. All right. Okay, so then that's that. And then you have China has 1 guy in Shinsi. There are 4 infantry in Qinghai with a fighter and 1 infantry in Xikang. All right, now for the British, it is 1 infantry in Shan State, 1 in Burma. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 infantry, 1 artillery, 3 AAAs, 1 fighter in Calcutta, and 1 destroyer in C-Zone 39. In C-Zone 80, there is aircraft carrier, a destroyer, and a battleship. The aircraft carrier is naked. In C-Zone 76, there are 2 transports. In British Somaliland, there is artillery and a mech. In Italian Somaliland, there's an artillery. Sudan, there is an infantry artillery. In Transjordan, there's 2 infantry, 1 artillery. C-Zone 98 are 2 cruisers and a destroyer. In Egypt, there are 2 fighters, 2 tacticals, 1, 2, 3, 4 infantry, and 1 artillery, 1 tank. Malta, there is 1 infantry, 1 fighter with 1 AAA. C-Zone 91, there is a transport. Gibraltar, there's a mech and an infantry. In Brazil, there are 2 infantry. And then in the UK, there are 5 tanks, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 infantry, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 AAA, 2 fighters, and 1 bomber. And in C-Zone 110, there is a destroyer. Is that it? I think. Well, that's not quite it. I gotta collect my money, which for the UK, which I forgot to do. So they're at 36. Is that right? So 36, and then they get. They do have Transjordan. Oh, I'm sorry. No, they don't. Yeah, they do have Transjordan, but they don't have that one. But they have this one. So they have 2 of these 3, so they get 4. So they get 4. They get $40. So this is what they spent, and they get $40 somewhere in this mess. All right, I'll get it. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and that is that.